Alright. Shalom, shalom, shalom. I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakah, Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. And peace and salutations to the Akim out there, spreading this truth like wildfire in all truthfulness and in all sincerity. And shalom to the rest of the hopeful elect out there. Alright. This is gonna be kind of a World War III update, and I know y'all been hearing about the. If y'all been paying attention, and I'm pretty sure y'all have, right? Y'all, hold on. Y'all been hearing about the World War III situation heating up between the Israelis, the Amalekites, right? Between yeah, between them tunnel boys over there in our land and the Iranians, aka the Carmanians, and aka the Persians, and you know how Iran was gonna respond to an Israeli strike on a consulate in Damascus, on a consulate building, on an Iranian consulate building in Damascus. And you know how that's been heating up and simmering, you know. But now I got another update. You know, there's a little plot twist to it, you know. This right here. Update. Iran will. Oh, okay, Salakia. Oh, Salakia. Y'all didn't. Salakia, yeah. Well, now y'all know. But I was trying to. Oh, fuck. I was trying to. Let me do this. But I was trying to show y'all the tweets that I actually responded to, you know. Hold up. Maybe what I should do is this. Yeah. Alright, so right here. There you go. Update. Very high probability that the Israelis, you know, will strike Iran first. Yup. This right here. This is what I wanted to get for y'all. Update reports that Israel is preparing a preliminary strike on Iran. Israel may be planning to attack Iran first. First strike will disrupt Iranian attack plans, but could kick off a full-scale regional war. Strike can happen at any moment. This is Netanyahu, not a Jew, right? Talking about, you know, we are attacking Iran. You know, hey, let's go, man. Let's fucking go. And this is how World War III is gonna start, you know. The beginning stages of it, you know. The beginning stages of it. And let me get Jeremiah 50 and 45, yeah. But therefore hold ye the counsel of Yahweh Shem Yahushai that he hath taken against Babylon, and his purposes that he hath proposed against the land of the Chaldeans. Surely the least of the flock shall draw them out, Salakia. Surely he shall make their habitation desolate with them. Verse 46, at the noise of the taking of Babylon, the earth is moved, and the cry is heard among the nations. The earth will literally be moved once Babylon gets nuked. 200 million nuclear warheads. And Iran, they're allies with Russia. They're allies with Russia. You know? And Russia, you don't think Russia gonna defend Iran? Come on, Russia gonna defend Iran. You already know. Ezekiel 38. I'm gonna read on down from verse 1. And the word of Yahweh Shem Shai came again unto me, saying, verse 2, Son of man, set thy face against Gog, the land of Magog, chief prince of Meshech and Tubal, and prophesy against him. Verse 3, and say, Thus saith Yahweh Shem Shai, just saith Yahweh Shem Shai, Behold, I am against thee, O Gog, the chief prince of Meshech and Tubal, which that's Russia. Verse 4, and I will turn thee back and put hooks into thy jaws, and will bring thee forth, and all thine army, horses and horsemen, all of them clothed with all sorts of armor, even a great company with bucklers and shields, all of them handling swords. Slack, yeah, this something I don't know. Verse 5, Persia, that's Iran, Ethiopia, and Libya with them, all of them with shield and helmet. Gomer, verse 6, that's Turkey, and all his bands, the house of Togarmah of the north quarters, and all his bands, and many people with thee. Verse 7, Be thou prepared and prepare for thyself, thou and all thy company, that are assembled unto thee, and be thou a guard unto them. Yeah. So Russia is prophesied to be a guard unto all these countries, man. So, yeah, man. You can see this war starting to form up. You know, Babylon's going to get drawn into it, and then Russia's going to get drawn into it. And also, can't leave out the other Edomite countries, you know, and this also shows who runs Babylon. Jeremiah 49:20. Therefore hear the counsel of Yahweh Shem Shai, who runs Babylon the Great, you know, to be specific. Verse 20, Jeremiah 49, verse 20. Therefore hear the counsel of Yahweh Shem Shai that he hath taken against Edom, and his purposes that he hath proposed against the inhabitants of Teman. Surely the least of the flock shall draw them out. Surely he shall make their habitation desolate with them. Like it. Verse 21, the earth is moved at the noise of their fall. At the cry, the noise thereof was heard in the Red Sea. You know, same prophecy. Same prophecy. Except Babylon is going to be totally obliterated. But guess who runs Babylon? Esau. Edom. Esau, Edom runs Babylon the Great. And this is just more proof of it. Same prophecy about Edom as Babylon. But also these NATO countries are going to be involved at first. First on Babylon's side. Then they're going to turn on Babylon. As prophesied, you know, the beast shall hate the whore. which is Revelation chapter 17. It's around that neighborhood, yeah. I'm going to start at verse 16. And the 10 horns. Oh, yeah, the horns of America. Revelation 17 and 15. And he saith unto me, the waters which thou sawest, where the whore sitteth, are peoples and multitudes and nations and tongues. Verse 16, and the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore, and shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh, and burn her with fire. Verse 17, for Yahweh Shem Yahushai hath put it in their hearts to fulfill his will, and to agree, and give their kingdom unto the beast, and to the words of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, shall be fulfilled. Verse 18, and the woman which thou sawest is that great city, because America is likened unto a great city, which reigneth over the kings of the earth. But, yeah, that's eventually going to happen also. But yeah, this third woe, draw nigh, it's coming soon, Revelation 11 and 14, I believe. The second woe is past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly, meaning World War III. That is coming quickly. And these tunnel boys over there in our land, they're stirring shit up, man. Because why? Because prophecy has to be fulfilled. Because prophecy has to be fulfilled. Because, what do you call it? Because, Yahweh Shem Yahushai ultimately wants prophecy to be fulfilled, so that, and this prophecy will lead to the prophecy of the downfall of this kingdom, so that the kingdom of Yahweh Shem Yahushai can be established. And that's, first off, the heart of the king. Oh shit, my bad. Second phrase. The king's heart. I think it's the king's heart. Proverbs 21 and 1. This is how he does it. The king's heart is in the hand of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, meaning his mind. As in the lob, his mind, right? As in rivers of water, he turneth it whithersoever he will. He turneth it whithersoever he will. So ultimately, the deceived and the deceiver, which is these devils, are his. The deceived and the deceiver. Oh, come on now. Don't give me that. I spelled it right. I even spelled it right. According to how they spell it. I'm just going to have to Google it. It just is what it is. And the deceiver are his. Just is what it is sometimes. Maybe I got one aspect of it wrong, That happens. But, hold on. Okay. With him is strength and wisdom. The deceived and the deceivers are his. So these devils that rule the world, because, according to Job 9 and 24, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? But anyways, the wicked, you know, who is his sword. According to Psalm 17 and 13. Arise, O Yahweh Shemi Shai. Disappoint him, cast him down. Deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword. Verse 14, from men which are thy hand, O Yahweh Shemi Shai. From men of the world, which have their portion in his life, in whose belly thou fillest with thy hid treasure. They are full of children, and leave the rest of their substance to their babes. That's Esau, Edom, man. And who would rule at the end of the world, according to 2nd Ezra chapter 6. I'm going to start at verse 7. Then answered and said, what shall be the parting asunder of the times? Or when shall be the end of the first and the beginning of it that followeth? Verse 8, and he said unto me, from Isaac unto Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau. Verse 9, for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. There you go. There you go. But anyways, yeah. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that follows. So, the Most High Yahweh put it in the spirit of these elites and these lower level luminaries like not a Jew, like not a Jew never was, like like the elders from Chicago put it, like not a Jew never was, to start moving towards a World War III, man, towards that third woe. Because it's time for this devil to go down. It's time for Babylon to be destroyed. Why? Hold on. Ecclesiastes 10 and 8. Because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another. And that's all America has been about, man. That's all America has been about. Just like Rome was, just like ancient Rome was, and just like ancient Greece was. That's all that's been going on. Unrighteous dealings, breaking of so many treaties with God, for example. Injuries, a whole lot of that, man. A whole lot of that, especially towards our people, but towards these other nations as well. And riches got by deceit. The kingdom is translated from one people to another, and that's what's about to happen. That's why this World War III is popping off, and even though it won't go nuclear until after the MOTB is established, and is mandated, it's heading towards that way. So you're gonna see a conventional wars or several conventional wars first, before it goes nuclear. And also, Esau, he's setting the stage for a major false flag, which could be blamed on Iran or it could be blamed on ISIS, either one. But it's looking like it might get blamed on Iran, seeing the way things are going. They might say a so-called illegal immigrant, blew up this place, blew up, or several so-called illegal immigrants blew up, several places or shot up several places. They snuck in, and this is what they did. And we've been saying that sleeper cells have been led into these countries and into this country, and some of them are from these T groups. I'm just gonna say that were set up by the elites through their intelligence agencies. And the elites, they're about to make their move, man. So that's also coming. And not only is it going to lead to World War III, to World War III, it's also going to lead to JT, man. It's also going to lead to JT, Jacob's Trouble. And it all ties in. Because also out of that false flag, also because of that false flag that they staged, they're going to be passing unrighteous decrees, man. Isaiah chapter 10 verse 1. Woe to them that decree unrighteous decrees, and that write grievousness which they have prescribed. Which they have prescribed, man. They caused it. They prescribed it. They, made it come to pass, man. Verse 2, to turn aside the needy from judgment, and to take away the right from the poor of my people, that widows may be their prey, and that they may rob the fatherless. Yeah, man. So they're going to use this to pass these unrighteous decrees and to come down with great wrath. Revelation 12 and 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. Verse 13. And when the dragon saw that he was cast into the earth, he persecuted the woman which brought forth the man child. Verse 17. When the dragon was wroth with the woman, and went to make war with the remnant of her seed, which keep the commandments of Yahweh Shemi Shai, and of Yahweh, the Most High Yahweh, and have the testimony of Yahweh Shai Hamashiach. These devils are getting ready to roll, man. The Esau, the elites of Esau, especially, are getting ready to roll. And this is all happening right after the eclipse, man. Because it's also prophecy that signs in the heavens. I'll just get it out of here. Acts 2:19, and I will show wonders in heaven above, and signs in the earth beneath, blood and fire and vapor of smoke. Wonders in heaven, man. Also this. Acts 2:20, the sun shall be turned into darkness and the moon into blood. We also had a blood moon on the 25th of March, before that great and notable day of Yahweh Shemi Shai come. And I was just talking about how there could be attacks in the U.S., false flag attacks in the U.S. through these migrants. Because not every migrant, and those of you following me already know this, not every migrant is Northern Kingdom, man. Not every migrant is so-called Latino, man. You have a lot of heathens that are coming in. A lot of people from Western Asia, like Iran. A lot of people from these other countries, man. Pakistan, India, China. People from other so-called Middle Eastern, aka Western Asian countries, coming in here. And they're leaving their IDs at the border. So it's some of them that are not even so-called Mexican or so-called Venezuelan, Colombian, Ecuadorian. They're none of that. They're not Northern Kingdom. They're not so-called Latino, and they're not Southern Kingdom. They're not so-called black people, Haitians, and West Indians, so-called West Indians, so-called black West Indians, mainly. which West Indians would be the tribe of Benjamin, Haitians would be the tribe of Levi, and so-called black people here, in the States, y'all are mainly Judah. But yeah, they're not Jakes, in other words, they're not Israelites. But but a lot of heathens look Northern Kingdom-ish, they could pass for Northern Kingdom, like Elam, for example. A lot of Elamites, which is your Iranians to East Indians, look like Northern Kingdom. A lot of them. Even a lot of Ishmaelites, man. They look like Northern Kingdom. They can pass for Northern Kingdom. And it's all according to prophecy. Actually, I think I can get it on the app. Whether it's organic or false flag, and they set it up, which we know that's what they love to do. We're not ignorant of Satan's devices. 2 Corinthians 2 and 11. In Ecclesiastes 5 and 15, we're not ignorant of anything great or little, basically. Small or great, basically. But anyways, Jeremiah 51 and 14, Yahweh Shem Yahushai of hosts has sworn by himself, saying, surely I will fill thee with men, as with caterpillars, and they shall lift up a shout against thee. But all this is going to lead, all roads lead to what? The Charagma. Revelation 13, which is the chip, the word there, breaks down the Charag, which shows you the method in which this chip is going to be, implanted into you. In is the word, because epi also means in. And it can mean honor in, but in this case it means in. And Charagma, just watch the video by Ra Amath Ba. He goes into how they changed the definition of the word Charagma, because it used to mean like the bite of a serpent, which definitely describes how they're gonna implant this C-hip into you. But yeah, Revelation 13 and 16, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in the right hand or in their foreheads. Verse 17, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Verse 18, here's wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast. Also, this kind of tells you too. For it is the number of a man, and his number is 666. And the last word there is stigma. And stigma and stick goes back to the same root word in the PIE, Proto-Indo-European. It's really Proto-Indo-European. And the word is stizine, if you look it up. Or stizine, however you want to pronounce it, if you look it up. And that's how they're going to stick. They're going to stick it into you, man. And you are going to be stuck with it. But this is how they're going to... Oh, let me get Revelation 14 and 19. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast in his image and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand. Verse 10, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. Verse 11. That was verse 10. This is verse 11. And the smoke of their torment ascendeth up forever and ever, and they have no rest day nor night. Which aeons and aeons was that going to? The Hebrew word there, forever and ever. And they have no rest day nor night who worship the beast in his image. Well, the Greek word, Salakia, New Testament, is primarily written in Greek. So, well, yeah. So, that's that's the translation we have, the Greek translation, and then the English translation. But yeah. And they have no rest day nor night who worship the beast in his image, and whosoever receiveth the mark of his name. Verse 12, because, hey, it's even going to feel longer than it actually is. The Most High Yahweh, you can slow time down. Make you feel every moment, every second, every millisecond of that fire burning you up. All the way until your ashes. Until your bones are fucking turned to ashes. He can drag it out. And he will. Verse 11, and the smoke of their torment ascendeth up. Okay, I read that. Verse 12, here's the patience of the saints. Here are they that keep the commandments of the Most High Power of Yahweh and the faith of Yahweh Shai. And so basically this is how they going to do it. They going to say, okay, so we got these people in our country and we don't know who the fuck they are. Because they left their IDs, all that, their IDs and passports at the border, man. They left them at the border. And yeah, they left them at the border. And so we don't know who they are. And there's also reports that some of them have fake IDs. Well, we don't know who the fuck these people are, man. So it could happen like this. So there was an attack. There was several attacks. They're even saying it could be October 7th. There's this man, it looks like an Edomite. He brings out good info. His name is Patrick Humphrey. I recommend y'all subscribe to his channel because it's good info for y'all brothers to make videos on. But basically, he brought out how they're doing that, and that also how there could be how this mayor of a city, he said it's close to San Francisco, but it's really close to San Diego. I looked in the it's called El Cajon. It's in the comment section how it's close to San Diego instead. But the point stands. Basically, he said like they could do an October 7th style attack. And with just only 50 people, like, it would be too much. But there's like thousands of people that's unaccounted for. This is according to them, right? And they could say, these people, a large group of terrorists crept in to our country and started massacring people in a large-scale terrorist attack. So what we need to do now, since they had no IDs, or their IDs was fake or something, is we don't know who anybody is. We don't know who anybody is. So what we need to do is we need to, C-hip these people up, starting with the people that come in across the border. They need to be C-hipped up. Anyone that is coming, so that anyone that doesn't have the C hip, and it doesn't matter if you, so anyone that doesn't have the C hip, it looks like they're not from here, because that they could possibly do it this way. It looks like they're not from here. We're gonna, we're gonna have to like round them up, man. And then the ones that get rounded up, they're gonna be given, it could go down like this, right? Be given a choice. Either they get C hips, or first the choice might be, or you get deported. I guess either you're gonna get C hipped right here, or you're gonna get deported. And it'll start off like that. Could start off like that, could. It could start off like that. And then they could say, oh, it's still, these people are still coming across the border. We need to, so instead, when we catch these people, or these people can't be deported because their home country is not accepting so-called illegal migrants that get deported. So either you're going to take the chip, or we're going to have to put you to death. And eventually it's going to be mandated for everybody. Remember how these devils work. Ordo ab chaos, problem, reaction, solution, Hegelian dialect. That is how they work. That is how they implement policies that wouldn't have been accepted before. So I could very well see that being how they go down. I mean, this shit goes down, It could go down some other way, but this is one probable way, one possible way, very possible way that this shit could go down. But with that, I hope this video is edifying. I want to give all praises to Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai Bahashim Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. And peace and salutations to the Akim out there spreading this truth like wildfire in all truthfulness and in all sincerity. And shalom to the rest of the hopeful elect out there. Shalom, stay strong, abba ba, wa, yasharala forever. Well, also, abba ba, death to Babylon, abala adwamium, death to these other nations, abala gawayum. Well, abala adwamium means death to these Edomites. I keep messing that up, but that's what it means. It means death to these Edomites. Abala gawayum, now this means death to these other nations. Wa and abad la yabim nawa, death to our enemies. Death to our enemies. The rest of our enemies being 2/3 of you so-called black people, Latinos, Native Americans who are the real Hebrew Israelites of the scriptures, as well as 2/3 of the Israelite foreigners who look like another nation, but and y'all like unto the speckled bird, but y'all go back to our people on your father's side somewhere down the line, and your spirit bears witness of that. 2/3 of y'all here in Babylon, Y'all are through. Y'all gonna die. That death by pain by nukes, nuclear fire, which is the lake of fire. But you know, our enemies also include you wicked Israelites scattered to the four corners of the earth, some of whom who look like the other nations, some of whom, well, many of whom look like the other nations, and many of whom who don't. The wicked Israelites that are scattered to the four corners of the earth that won't repent. Y'all are also enemies, and y'all die a different death by pain, but nonetheless a death by pain. You know? And if Yahushua comes back and some of y'all are still alive, you know, it ain't gonna be good for you either. But with that, Shalom, stay strong, Abababo, Wa, Yashrala forever. Shalom, stay strong, Akim, and Wa Akwath.